So we wrote 500 words before 7 a.m. So major snaps for that. And then I have a writing group tonight, so I think I'll write even more. So I'm excited to take you guys along to that later. So I actually didn't film any clips at writing group because one of the girls I had never met before, so I just felt weird. But it was a really good time. I wrote like over 700 words, which for under 2 hours is like really good for me. And then this morning I still woke up early, but I did not do anything productive. So I just did my journaling and now I still need to write. So it's almost 8 p.m. I've written 200 words and I just don't want to write anymore. Like, I just don't know what it is. Today, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. Yesterday, I wrote so much. I wrote 1,258 words, I think. And today, it's like pulling teeth. And so part of me, and there's been a lot of days where I've written more than 500 words. Like, I've written 1,000+ words multiple times. So part of me is just like, well, we can just cash in yesterday's word count and use it for today's. But then the other part of me is like, that's cheating. And then the other part of me is like, this is a made up challenge that you made up yourself. So there's really no rules. But I just feel like the principle of the thing is I have to write 500 words every day. And just because I wrote 1,200 yesterday, that was yesterday. And today is today. So I feel like I need to power through and try to write 300 more words. And then I can read fan fiction and go to bed. It took me like 30 minutes, but I did do it. So 500 words completed for the day. Doing some writing on my lunch break because all I did this morning was stare at a blank screen and not type anything. So I've written like 100 words, so 400 to go. Hello. I think the only clip I got yesterday was literally me at like 4 in the morning, like complaining that I was tired. But my friend's son turned 4, so I was literally gone all day celebrating him. I did get my 500 words in, so that's a slay. I did about 300 in the morning and then 200 when I got home at like 7 p.m. I'm currently journaling outside because my dog is on his bullshit bright and early this morning and wants to be outside, so we're sitting outside and working. And yeah, I haven't started writing yet today. I've been putting that off. So I think I'm going to finish journaling and then get to writing. Yesterday I wrote about 1,000 words. This morning I got up early, did all my journaling, and then I'm kind of just like stuck on where this chapter goes next. So I've only written like maybe 100 words this morning. It's like 8 a.m. So I'm actually off work all week. So I get to pretend that this is what my life is like if I'm a full-time author. So we'll see how many words I get. I'm definitely going to aim for more than 500 today since I don't have to work. I'm literally so excited I could scream. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. TikTok, then you know I'm obsessed with leather journals. So I've been unboxing from Sting and Snout binder, I think is how you say it. Cute little handwritten note. Little tag. Beautifully packaged. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So this is a custom size for my Hobonichi. It's olive green, which I don't love olive green, but it was the only shade of green they had, so that's fine. But the leather feels good, feels really similar to my Paper Republic, not quite as soft as a Louise Carmen. Oh, and they included a custom notebook. I know their normal ones come with Tombow river paper, or Tomoe, I think, river paper, but I thought since I got a custom size, I wouldn't get one. So that was a nice touch. And it has 2 bands inside so I can fit 4 notebooks. It has my initials, and it has a little bow. So it's about 7 p.m. now. I have about 1,000 words on the day. I wanted to write a lot more, but I did other productive things, like I edited a vlog, I pre-filmed some TikToks. We're booked and busy, you know? But I did get another exciting package in the mail. I kept getting ads for Brick. And if you've never heard of it, you basically tap your phone against this and then you can pick what apps you have access to. So I blocked like all of my social media, but I left music, podcasts, notes, different stuff like maps, different stuff like that. So my plan is tomorrow when I do my writing sessions is to brick my phone and then like leave this upstairs because you can't unbrick it unless you tap your phone to this little magnet thing. So I feel like that'll be good incentive for me to just like lock in and write, especially in the morning because I love little morning scroll. It's my toxic trait, okay? And I know it's silly to buy something like this when you can just like set limits on your phone, but like those don't work because all I have to do is hit ignore. And then like I've seen people on TikTok put their phone into dumb mode, but like that I think it uses an app that like has a monthly subscription fee, so I'd rather just have something like this. Also I can't just turn it off and on like this if it's not with me, like, you know what I mean? I love my desk chair. It's super comfortable and it has this like flip out footrest, but I've had it for not even a year, and the amount of times I am under this bitch like fucking Bob the Builder repairing it is insane. It falls off constantly, and I don't know if I'm just like too aggressive with it, but I literally just had to fix it again. But I did it. Women in STEM. So if anyone is curious how this works, you tap your phone and then you tap to the brick and it locks it. So I can choose what apps I want. So I like left podcasts, I left my email and music. But like if I try to go on TikTok, it's like, oh, this is a distraction. And in order to, there's no like override. To override it, you physically have to like tap into the app and then tap your brick. And bricked for an hour and 15 minutes. It's a little after 8. I plan on leaving my phone on brick mode until I hit 500 words because I still have only written 200 because my dog wanted to go out. He got in the pool for a little bit. He didn't swim. He just stood on the ledge. It's whatever. These Doc Marten sandals. I'm obsessed. They're like Birks, but obviously all black. I've written 1,000 words today. It's about 5 p.m. I want to see if I can get to 1,500. We've gone swimming. Now we're outside. The rest of the night will be dictated by my dog. What do we think of the hat? My friend got it for me for my birthday, but sometimes I just don't know if I'm a hat person, you know? And I feel like everyone can tell, like, oh, she's wearing a hat, but she doesn't normally wear hats, you know? Yesterday I got about 1,200 words. Today I'm at like 700-ish. My birthday is tomorrow, so I'm like running around trying to set up for my party. But I do still want to hit 1,000 at least since I don't have work. But I'll definitely show some clips of my party because the theme is 20 Create, so it's gonna be like arts and crafts. It's very cute. I have paper chain decorations. I've written 800 words, but I think I'm just gonna call it because I finished the chapter I was writing and I do not have it in me to start another one. That is the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in for next week to see what we get up to in week 3 of the 75 Hard Challenge.